Hey family, on November 20th through December 1st, 2022, we will have the all-inclusive Kenya trip. Now, a lot of times people have said, hey, Phil, when's the next trip we'd like to go? I want to see Africa for myself, but this is the time to go. Everything will be taken care of. All excursions are paid. You can do monthly payments. They'll have safari and a 6-city tour. You will see Charlie Island, which is something that we did not see last time on the tour. This tour will be 12 days instead of 7 days. So make sure to secure your place on the trip by going to www.wbsvs.com, make your deposit, and then you can start making your payments, and we'll see you in Kenya.
Hello everyone, it's me, Demetra Kaye of the Demetra Kaye Show here on YouTube and a proud contributor of the African Diaspora News Channel. If you could please do me a favor and subscribe to all channels and like this video, I would greatly appreciate it. So it was recently discovered that if you as a Black person who works for the Peace Corps goes to Ukraine to volunteer, you may experience some pretty extreme racism. So on the Peace Corps site, they say the following: volunteer voices. People of color face many challenges living in Ukraine as a Peace Corps volunteer. However, African Americans will confront far more complicated issues. For modern parts of Ukraine, African Americans are part of the community and day-to-day life. However, there are many Ukrainians who have never seen a Black person before. Their understanding of African American culture is fueled by the media and African stereotypes. You will generate lots of interest and curious stares. So basically they're saying because the media, specifically the American media, lies about Black people or perpetuates a lot of negative things about Black people, that's what Ukrainian people also think, and so they're going to treat you accordingly, right? Okay, so it also goes on to say this: it is not uncommon for Ukrainians to refer to African Americans as the N-word. Volunteers of color may be called a monkey or may see children's games with blackface. Being aware of the history of dehumanization for people of African descent may help inform where this comes from. It does not justify it. So it's basically saying, listen, somehow, they've learned the N-word and that you are that as far as they're concerned. And listen, I'm interpreting it at this point, okay? Don't take it personally. Don't get in your feelings. It's your job to educate them and really also understand why they're where they are, because they are not used to seeing Black people, but somehow they know how to call Black people the N-word. It's funny how racism is universal, right? You ain't seen many Black people, but somehow you know how to call them the N-word. Okay, make it all make sense. So anyway, this message is really for the Negroes who are, the Ukrainian people. Oh, how sad. Are you just as sad that if you were to go over there and volunteer that they would call you the N-word or a monkey and ask you to understand that? Now, the other thing that should be said about the Peace Corps is that it was developed in 1961 under the Kennedy administration, and the goal is to basically help Americans go over to different countries and learn about people and help them whatever they need, and also help the other people learn about Americans, right? So it's a volunteer thing. They don't really get paid much, anywhere from like $325 to $425, and everything is taken care of, but their job is to go and volunteer, whether it's to help cultivate the land or whatever it is they may do. So anyway, I say this to us as Black people: we need to think about cultivating where we live first, right? Stop volunteering, especially for $300 or so. Stop volunteering to go to other countries, especially where they're going to treat you bad. I mean, they treat you bad here, but at least here you can help your own people instead of going over there and trying to help other people. Now, should also be said too, by the way, there are no job openings at this moment for anybody to go over to Ukraine and help. I don't know if, a lot of people have gone already and they just don't need any more people. I don't know what the deal is with that. But I would just say this, Black people, it's time for you to wake up. Stop trying to be of service to everybody else instead of your own people. I mean, especially being of service to people who don't want you there. They gonna call you the N-word and you're supposed to understand that and try your best to educate them. They don't want to listen to you. If they calling you the N-word, they don't value anything you say. And so stop believing all this bullcaca that's coming from the Peace Corps and all these other people who want black people just suck it up and take it. Nah, we ain't sucking up and taking nothing anymore, right? But again, we have war zones and all kind of other things going on in our communities here. Stay here. Stay here and help your own people build, right? We would be better off. So anyway, y'all, for more insightful commentary, please subscribe to this channel and my channel, The Demetra Kaye Show, here on YouTube. Peace.